Hey, what's up, Diamonds? It's your boy, Christopher Doc Reed, your favorite relationship and life coach out here. One more again, telling you what your father didn't tell you and your mother did not know. Let's get into it. So, of course, everybody's talking about entanglement. So I had to address it because it just keeps coming up. So when we think about entanglement, what is this really? Basically, what it is, in my opinion, is when you try to fix a problem with a problem. Okay. Typically, what happens, you have two broken people. Okay. So you have two broken people who come together and this creates an entanglement. So what makes them broken? It could be the fact that they, deal with a lot of rejection. They feel abandoned, lonely. Essentially, there's hurt. Okay. There's some kind of hurt that they have not learned how to resolve. Okay. And so what happens is you seek outside validation for an inside problem. Okay. And so when we do that, our outside can look wonderful. We look well put together. Everything is in place. I mean, the clothes is hidden, the hair is like everything, the makeup, everything is amazing. But like scripture says, you're like white sepulchres, okay, on the outside, but inside dead men's bones. Okay. And many of you, if you're honest on the inside, you feel as dead as you can be. And this has created problems for you. This has caused you to get into situations that you said, how in the world? Okay. And now you bring these two broken people together, thinking that they're going to fix one another's problem. And what happens? This creates an entanglement. This makes you more dependent on that person. So now we have this wonderful thing called the soul tie. Oh, because now we're entangled. Now this is two pieces, but how do we get it untangled? I'm done with this. I want to get out of this situation, but I don't know where you start and I don't know where I end. And I'm trying to, and the more I tug and I pull, I get more entangled. It's hard to get out. And if you go this way, guess what? You take me with you. And if I go this way, I take you with me. We're entangled. We're two broken people tied together, trying to fix one another's problem. Now, we got different types of entanglements. We got narcissist entanglements. Many of y'all are dealing with the narcissist entanglement, and you know how hard that is to get out. You feel like this. You're looking for a window. You're looking for a door. And no matter what happens, you take the narc with you. You can't get away. Emotional affairs. Some of you is not physical. There's a vulnerability. There's a window. There's a sliver there. And that person comes in because you think, oh, when I'm around them, I feel so good. I feel alive. And that's what got a lot of you. A lot of you who are married, were married, you got caught up in a situation, an entanglement. Yeah, because you didn't even realize how empty you were. Oh, you hadn't been really getting your needs met. But at the same time, you had no idea until that one fateful day. You have that encounter, that casual brush against the hand, that conversation. And then you leave with a little residue. You take a little bit of them with you. Oh, and then fast forward. Now we have an entanglement. Yeah. So what's the cure for this? What is the cure? You got to be whole. You got to be whole. Because guess what? When you're fulfilled, now what does fulfilled mean? That means you're fully filled. You're completely filled. There are no gaps. All right. There's no place where you can come in and try to, or I'm looking for you to come in to try to supplement what's not there, because nothing's missing. First Corinthians 11:34 says, and it's talking about, Paul was talking about coming together for communion. He says, anyone who is hungry, you should eat at home. Don't come here looking for ham hocks and greens and fat back and all that kind of stuff. No, y'all eat at home, because every time y'all come here on an empty stomach, you eat everything and then you make, a fool of yourself. And you leave the house on an empty stomach, Go to the grocery store, go to a cookout, whatever. You're always going to get too much of the bad, not enough of the good. Hello, who am I talking to? Love yourself before you come out here and try to be in love with someone else. Huh? Now that's a word. That's a word if you're listening. Huh? Love yourself before you try to come out here and be in love with someone else. Because if not, okay, because like attracts like, you're going to be drawn to the very thing that looks like your emptiness. The very thing that looks like what you are lacking. Now you say, oh, no, I'm looking for someone to fill that gap. That ain't how it works. That is not how it works. Okay. Love you. You're already amazing. Scripture says greater is he that is within you than he that is in the world. You have everything inside you, but you never were taught. You were never taught how good you really are, how powerful you really are. Many of you, you've given your power away over and over and over again. You've been entangled. Okay. So let me ask you this. Are you entangled right now? You know you are in an entanglement, a soul tie, a situationship, whatever label you want to put on it. Who cares? But you know you caught up in something that you can't get out of. You trying. Okay. Here's the deal. Are you trying to fix an inside problem? Okay. With an outside solution? Do you feel you just really can't get out? No matter what you do, you just feel stuck. If this is the case, please go to my website, christopherreed.org. Sign up for your free 30-minute consultation so we can talk about how coaching can help you get out of this entanglement, how it can help you get untangled. All right. So do that if you need help with that. Also, join me every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in my closed Facebook group, The Diamond Mind, where we talk about the stuff that matters to you most. And this past weekend, we got it in. Okay. I talked about don't entertain men, ladies, that cannot afford you. Many of you, okay, I use the example of somebody going to buy a car. Many of you have allowed too many guys to come in and test drive and they ain't buying. Okay. But here's the deal. A lot of people will go test drive something they can't afford. Huh? Yeah. They love it. They dream about it, but they know going in, you ain't even got no money in the bank. And you out here riding, showing off to all your friends like you can really afford this. Ladies, listen, let me tell you something. Okay. In the spirit of entanglement, don't even let it go down. But at the same time, if there's something on the inside of you that's lacking, you'll let plenty of people use you, abuse you, and then go off and then test drive something else. Huh? We're not doing that no more. All right. So listen, if you want to be also in the Diamond Mind, make sure you go to my website. You can see at the bottom of the screen how to join and all of that. Love to have you be a part of that. We go for a whole hour every Wednesday. Like I said, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We have a lot of fun. So, excuse me. So I got to get out of here. Hopefully you enjoyed the message. And if you are entangled, listen, there's a way that you can get out. Okay. You just need the tools. Man, I'm going to have to work on this. Let me work on this while y'all gone. I holla. Peace.